let's just start off this video before it gets too annoying for you guys to want to continue. Okay, so this is going to be a continuation of the one before, where I was talking about stuff you can do whenever you're bored. Okay, so the next thing I can tell you to do is bake something. Only bake if your parents say okay. Please. Do not go out and bake something if you know your parents are going to kill you later. Next thing I can tell you to do is, probably I've already said this in the last video, but I want to go ahead and cover it, paint something. So, next thing I can tell you to do is think of gift ideas. You can decorate your wall. You can make your pet something. If your pet is big enough and it is okay with your parents that you make them something. Next thing I can tell you to do is create something. Easiest thing you can do out there. Just grab something, grab another thing, tape it together. Voila, you got something still. Doesn't matter what it was. Just don't take your parents' wallets and you're good, kids. Okay. So good. The next thing I can tell you to do is learn how to sew something or learn how to sew. If this is a personal preference, if you want to learn how to sew, you can learn how to sew. If you don't want to learn how to sew, then you don't have to. But if you do know how to sew, like me, I'm working on learning how to do some things with my new dress form. So I'm probably going to be working on some outfits this summer while I'm still at home. And pretty much just try and learn something new. Next thing I can tell you to do is decorate a cup holder or a pencil holder. Everybody has them, whether it's a tiny thing, whether it is simply a bucket that you can use for your erasers or for your paint, or just to organize your stuff. You can decorate it. You can either paint it or you can draw on it. You can always do that. Okay, the next thing I can tell you to do is write a story. This is very, very helpful for people that have writer's block, or in case like you get bored and you're just like, oh my gosh, what would happen if this happened and this happened and this happened? Or you just want to go off into fairyland and you want to start writing about princesses and then their princes saving them. Write about that, sweetie. You have options out there. You can write about chickmunks and write about dragons. You can create an entire storybook based on just your imagination. I've started writing stories on different apps. It's really nice. It's really calming after a stressful week just to be able to get all that out and write off something that you and yourself have been able to create and nobody else can think of it. Next thing I can tell you to do is make a bullet list. These are actually very, very helpful if you have dreams or if you have things that you want to do in your life. You can pretty much just write out things that you want to do or that you just find interesting. You can write out a bullet list of different baby names for whenever you're older. Please don't be thinking about babies unless you are married or unless you are definitely successful in your life. By that I mean you have a stable home, you have a stable relationship with your spouse, or just you are stable in general with your finances and everything. Do not think about having kids until you are ready. Please. But yeah, you can make a bullet list. I do that often. This is what this is pretty much that I'm going off of. That did not help at all. Okay, next thing I can tell you to do is try and make some TikTok dances. I will not be attempting to do this because it is too annoying to just learn and watch somebody dance. Because my sister does that a lot, since she does dance for a living, so that's nice. Okay, next thing I can tell you to do is design your own house. There are a bunch of apps out there you can do. You can pick up a pencil and a book and draw on it and create your rooms, your living room, your storage rooms. Just create something that you find very interesting. Try new hairstyles. This is very, very nice whether you have short hair or long hair. You can see what your hair can do. You can test and see, okay, I want to try this type of braid or I want to try this type of bun. There are a bunch of things out there, whether you have to go on Pinterest or whether you have, I cannot talk today, or whether you have to just simply look up different types of hairstyles on either YouTube or Pinterest or Instagram or Snapchat. It doesn't really matter. You are your own person. Look up the type of hairstyle that you want to try, whether you're a boy, whether you're a girl. If you're a boy, try and make... Okay, the next thing I can tell you to do is get your clothes together for the next day. It's very, very helpful if you have a stressful day and then you come home and you just get your clothes together for the next day. Then all you have to do is roll out of bed the next morning, put the clothes on, and then walk out after you, of course, make yourself... after you brush your teeth and do everything you need to in the bathroom. Okay. That is pretty much all I have to tell you after I'm done playing with my shirt. Okay, that is pretty much everything I have to exactly tell you today. It's very, 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 very weird. Honestly, it's different. Okay. So, yeah. That's the end of this video, I guess. Oh, God. I hope you guys enjoy this video a lot. Or at least it helps somebody decide what they're going to do with their life during this quarantine season, to where we were all inside and we don't know what to do and we're going crazy and we just want... Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my video, because that's all for today. I love y'all. Hope you guys have a great day and keep on being wonderful.